It is a well-known fact that eating sugar can increase your inflammation. But what if I told you there is a safe way of eating sugar that is not going to increase inflammation in your body? Yes, you heard it right. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some secret tips of eating sugar that is not going to lead to insulin spike and that is not going to increase inflammation in your body. So make sure you stay till the end because I'm going to share with you different recipes also so that you can still indulge in your favorite dessert and your sugar doesn't spike in the body. Hi, I'm Dr. Anshul Gupta. I'm a board certified family physician from USA with advanced training in functional medicine and integrative medicine. Inflammation is a huge problem for each and every patient that I see. Whether you have thyroid issues, whether you have cardiovascular problems, autoimmune conditions, cancers, weight issues, or any other chronic disease, inflammation is the root cause of all problems. Most of the people have been told that they have to stop eating sugar because sugar feeds inflammation. But the problem is that it is very difficult to maintain a sugar-free diet for most of the people. So either people go towards artificial sweeteners, which actually can harm your body more than the sugar itself. So that's where I was researching and looking into reasons how sugar harms your body and what can be done to actually reduce this harm so people can still once in a while enjoy the sugar and still their inflammation levels don't go high. So today I'm presenting with you how you can still eat sugar in a safe way so your inflammation levels do not go high. So let's get started. So what happens is that as soon as you eat sugary foods, whether it is white sugar, brown sugar, honey, agave, maple syrup, any of these things when you eat, from your gut, they directly get absorbed in your bloodstream. When they directly get absorbed in your bloodstream, they get very quickly converted to glucose in your bloodstream. And the glucose levels go really high in your bloodstream. Now, to control these glucose levels, your body produces excessive amount of insulin, and this is called insulin spike. This insulin spike releases a lot of different kind of chemicals like chemokines, leukotrienes, and prostaglandins, which causes inflammation in your system. So if there is a way where we can eat sugar and still do not have the insulin spike, then most of us will not have inflammation in your body. So that's the trick over here, where how we can make sure that we do not have an insulin spike even though we are eating sugar. Is it even possible? Yes, it is possible. So the very first tip is that whenever you are eating any sugary food, if you combine it with good quality protein, that will not lead to this insulin spike. So the way it works is that protein takes longer to digest in your gut. Now the other thing is that majority of the digestion of this protein is happening in your stomach. So actually the whole food stays longer in your stomach when you have a high protein meal. Majority of the sugar and glucose absorption is happening in your small intestine. So when you slow this progression of this food in your stomach, you are slowing the absorption of carbohydrates or sugar from your small intestine. The other thing what protein does is that protein also triggers a release of glucagon, which is a hormone which works in opposition of insulin and helps prevent blood sugar crashes or insulin spikes also. So by all of these three ways, protein slows down the sugar absorption and also slows down the insulin spike. The other tip over here is that also combining your sugary foods with good fats. So the good fats or healthy fats are your nuts, your seeds, your avocados, your olive oil. Again, the fats are slower to get digested in your gut. And also they create a barrier in the stomach that delays the absorption of the sugar. So that means again that the body processes sugar slowly and there is no insulin spike which is happening. So this is a way by combining protein and fats, you can slow down the absorption of sugar from your gut and thereby you can avoid those insulin spike. The other issue what happens is that majority of people are eating their dessert during the night. Now in the night, your digestive fire is slowing down. So it wants to absorb your food very quickly. And plus your body movement is very less. So again, that causes this insulin spike to happen in your body. So if you are eating a sugary food, the best time actually to eat is during your lunch hour, so that your body has more time to process the sugar, as well as with your body movement, you will not get an insulin spike. The next tip over here is that whenever you are having any sugary meal, after that, at least do some body movement for 10 to 15 minutes. When you're doing body movement, it activates the glucagon in your muscles. So all that sugar is actually being utilized and channeled into your muscles, and that again doesn't lead to that insulin spike. So 10 to 15 minutes of body movement like slight walking or jogging after the sugary meal will again reduce that insulin spike for you. The next idea or tip over here is that if you will use natural sweeteners like stevia or monk fruit. Now these are the only sweeteners which are safe. Any other sweeteners like sucralose or any other artificial sweeteners are really bad for your body. Stevia is the only safe one, which again will not spike up your sugar and will not harm your body. And the last tip over here is a look at your portion sizes. Whenever I say that you can eat sugar, doesn't mean that you eat a whole cake or you eat a whole jar of cookies. So again, eat a small piece of cake or a small piece of a cookie or a small piece of sweet, so that your body can handle that excess sugar. And when you're combining it with the other things which I told you about, then that way you're not going to get an insulin spike. So these are all the tips and tricks that you can use, but what are the examples and how you actually imply into your practical life? So this is now I want to share with you. So let's, for an example, if you're eating a cookie or if you want to eat a slice of cake, so then the easiest way is that you basically eat a spoonful of either an almond butter or a peanut butter as a side to it. Whenever you do that, these nut butters are high in good fats as well as proteins. So by both of those ways, it is going to slow down your sugar absorption, and as well as these nut butters will going to give you a creamy texture and a crunchy taste to your dessert too. And the other tip is that if you're eating a dessert or a sweet on its own, just before that, you can have 1 tablespoon of soaked chia seeds. Again, these chia seeds have a lot of fiber, a lot of good quality protein, which is again going to slow down the sugar absorption and will not have that insulin spike. So this way, these are some tips and tricks where you can actually combine your sugary foods with some healthy fat or some healthy protein, and that way you will still able to enjoy them and will not have increased inflammation. These tips have helped several of my patients to still have some sugar in their diet, so they can still enjoy some foods that they really miss and still do not harm their body. So I hope you like this video and that gives you some insight into how you can still enjoy your life without harming your body. I hope you like this video. If you do, please like and subscribe to my channel, as well as share this great information with your loved ones so that they can also benefit from it. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.